What is going on, beautiful people? It's time for Monday Motivation. This is one of my favorite series, y'all. This is a series where I just motivate y'all. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist. I've been in psychotherapy for 7 years, learning how to manage my behaviors, learning how to empower myself. And in the process of empowering myself, I empower other people to live their lives to their fullest extent possible, because that's my goal. Today, y'all, we're talking about be like the coffee bean. Oof. Like the coffee bean. Lee, one video you said be the buffalo. Now you talking about be a coffee bean. Why can't we just be people? It's an analogy. Y'all. So one of my subscribers inspired this. They put this in my comment section and I had to look it up. They was like, Lee, be like the coffee bean. Change your environment. That's what I'm talking about right there. Coffee beans change their environment. There's an old analogy, right? Like, there's a pot of boiling. Imagine there's a pot of boiling water, right? A pot of boiling water on the stove. It's just boiling. It's bubbling hot. You have in one hand on the countertop, you have an egg, you have a carrot, and you have a coffee bean, right? The environment is the pot of boiling water. So the egg starts off, you know what I mean? On the inside of the egg, it's soft. It's got a hard exterior. It's soft on the inside of the egg, right? So you might be a person that is hard on the outside and soft on the inside. But if you take that egg and you put it into this boiling water, you put it into this pot of boiling water, what happens to that egg? What happens to the egg when you put it in boiling water? The environment changes that egg, doesn't it? It's still hard on the outside, but instead of being soft and kind and caring and compassionate, that egg is now hard on the inside. You see, a hard-boiled egg. You see how that environment changes that egg. So this environment could be your household. This environment could be a toxic relationship. This environment could be your job. This environment could be anything, any situation that changes you. Because you can start off hard on the outside, a hard exterior, but you're soft on the inside. You're big softy, little softy, whoever you are. You see what I'm saying? You can start off with a hard exterior and have a soft interior, but in the environment changes you. You have become a product of that environment, right? It changes you. The egg is now, it started off soft on the inside, but now you're hard. You're guarded against the world. This environment has changed you. It's so tough. You had to survive. How else do you survive? You had to survive, right? So you became a tough on the inside as well. Not only do you have this tough exterior, you also now have a tough interior as well. You've changed this environment. The environment has now changed you, right? The environment has now changed you. It changed. You had to change for them to survive. If you didn't change, if I didn't change, the shell would have cracked and all my innards would have spilled out. Yeah, that's how it happens. That's how it happens. The environment has changed you. You see what I'm saying? That's how it goes right there. Now you take now you take the carrot in this situation. The carrot has a hard exterior. It's hard all the way through. It is hard all the way through. You know what I mean? Tough exterior, just tough exterior, tough interior. It's hard all the way through. It doesn't get soft on the inside, right? But you take this carrot and you put it into that boiling water. What happens to it? What happens to it? What happens? You're tough. At first you were tough. You had boundaries. You were strong on the outside, strong on the inside. You were just tough overall. Just a tough person. An alpha. Sometimes what people consider that. You know what I mean? A sigma, whatever y'all call it. Whatever you were your Greek letter of choice. You know what I mean? Beta. Whatever Greek letter empowers you. You were that. But now you got into this environment, right? You put that carrot into that boiling water. What happens to the carrot over a while, after time? You put this carrot that had boundaries, this person that had boundaries and the tough exterior, it has standards and whatnot. You put them into this pot of boiling water. What happens to it? It gets soft, mushy, no more boundaries, soft all the way through. You become a pushover. Anybody can take advantage of you. You're not who you used to be. I used to be so tough. I used to have boundaries. I used to have standards. But now look at me now. I'm so soft and broken. Wow, you're easy to break now. You know how hard it is, like a carrot, like I got veneers in right now, or crowns. A tough carrot will break these things, right? I'll break my teeth. But if I put you in this environment and I change you, straight through. Soft boiled carrot. They could put you in a stew right now. You know, this toxic environment, whatever this environment has changed you, your household that you grew up in, the household that you live in right now, your marriage, your friendships, your job, your hobbies, they have changed you. They have made you a soft person. And nothing wrong with being soft emotionally, y'all. So you can be soft emotionally. You're a kind, caring person. You can still be that. But this has made you soft with no boundaries. You see what I'm saying? You're still a carrot. Everybody still recognizes you. Everybody still recognizes that this is a carrot. Everybody still recognizes that this is Lee, that this is Ashley, this is Shannon, whoever this is. You know, this is Peter, whoever this is right here. You know, you still look the same, but now you're a push off. You don't act the same anymore. The environment has changed you. You had to change to survive. You have now became a product of this environment. You see what I'm saying? You have became a product of this environment. But now you go to a different space of right here. You change it up right now, right? You switch it up. You have became a product of your environment. Now I say be like the coffee bean. What's left on the counter right now, y'all? We put the egg in there. The egg gets changed. The egg became a product of the environment, right? The egg changed because it's boiling water. You had the carrot. The carrot changed because it's boiling water. Those two items, those two people right there, the environment changed them, right? They had to survive. It's understandable, y'all. Sometimes you have to survive in the environment, right? But next thing right here is a little tiny coffee bean, right? What happens when you put that coffee bean in that pot of boiling water? What happens? The water turns brown, doesn't it? The water has become a product of that coffee bean. The coffee bean has changed the water. You either become a product of your environment or your environment becomes a product of you. You can change like I say, sometimes you might be forced into this situation. Like you can't control the house that you were raised in, right? You married a person, they tricked you. Like I said, you can't control the house that you live in sometimes. If you married a person, fell in love with this person, they tricked you. They pretended to be somebody else until they got you pregnant, or you got pregnant, or they got you pregnant, or you got them pregnant. Or y'all bought a house together. Y'all got married. Y'all started having kids. You bought a house. You bought cars. You got loans. Whatever it is. Now they switched it up on you. Now you can't control this environment. But now guess what happens? You understand it right now. You've learned about toxic relationships. You learned about empowering yourself. You learned about self-love. Now you change that environment. You're in the boiling water. But now you change that environment. Because now you're like, you know what? To hell with this. I'm going to make the best out of any situation I'm put into. I'm going to make the best out of any situation that I am put into. I'm going to change my environment to make it healthy for me, to make it happy for me. And like I said, that's why when I talk about toxic relationships, I know that everybody just cannot up and leave toxic relationships. That's a comment I get so many times, mostly on Facebook. It's crazy. I get that comment on Facebook. Just leave. Get out of here. Everybody can't just leave. And I understand that. That used to be my mindset right there, y'all. You should just leave. I understand now that everybody's situation is different. There's money, there's kids, there's different situations. There's so many moving pieces. You're in a foreign country. You're in a whole different city. You don't speak the language. You see what I'm saying? It's hard. You haven't worked in years because you're a stay-at-home parent. It's so hard. It's so difficult. But guess what now? You be like the coffee bean. You were the egg. You were the carrot. But now you're the coffee bean. Now your environment is going to become a product of you because you're going to start having boundaries. You're going to start being able to empower yourself. You're going to be as strong as possible. You're going to change this situation for you, for your kids, for whoever it is. Be the damn coffee bean. Change the environment around you. You might not can change the pot right now. You know what I mean? You might not can change the pot, but you can change the water. You might not can change the city, but you can change this how you feel, how you handle. You can set boundaries now. You understand it, but you have to be safe. Everybody knows about safety first. I'm all about safety first. Everybody's different. Some people you start setting boundaries with, some people try to set a boundary with, they lose their goddamn minds and try to hurt you. Always use safety first. But now, self-love first. God, change that environment, y'all. Be like the coffee bean. The other two items became a product of their environment, which might have been you initially. But then you caught this video. You start watching some Lee Hammock videos about toxic relationship dynamics. You watch this video about being a coffee bean, and now you're going to change it. Now you're going to be the damn coffee bean. You're going to change the environment. You're going to change the water. You're still in the pot. You might still be in the pot, but you're going to change the water. I'm going to do what I can right now to make myself happy. I'm going to go grab that self-love journal. I Love Me, Lee Hammock on Amazon. I'm going to join Lee's newsletter so I can get access to this course too I got coming out. But yes, y'all, yes. You have to empower yourself to be as strong as you possibly can. Because that's what healthy and happy looks like. That's what it looks like right there. You need to empower yourself. You need to be the goddamn coffee bean. And I say got. People keep saying I'm saying God. Yeah, I love God. I don't say God, D word. I say got, G-A-T. Get off my back. I've been killing me. Lee, I was following you until you said that. No, stop. Listen. Be the coffee bean. Stop being the carrot. Stop getting soft and mushy. Stop being stop getting soft and mushy in this YouTube channel right here. But y'all, that's what we doing now. This is empowerment, motivation Mondays. I love this, y'all. This might be my favorite series that I do. You know what I mean? If you made it this far, y'all, I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Look, leave a flex emoji in the comment section if you made it here. Or is there a coffee bean emoji in there? I don't know if there's let me see right here. Let me see right here. Coffee. I'm going to type in the word coffee in my iPhone and see what pops up. Oh yeah, coffee. You could do a coffee cup. Do a coffee cup. Do a coffee cup. If today you're going to start being the coffee bean and changing your environment, drop a coffee cup in there. I was going to say do the muscle, but you can drop a cup of coffee in there. A cup of Joe. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for being here. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. If y'all like this series, make sure to share it with your friends. And just say, watch this video. Thank you. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos in my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.